Hi, this is 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version of Xbox. Today I've just got a silly CQC. This is me, Dory and Barrel Koala in CQC. And I've got to say, fair play to Barrel Koala. Did a recent video talking about him combat logging. He has turned over a new leaf and started taking his rebuys. So progress. Nice to see. I even managed to pirate him the other day and gave him a 24-hour pass. Unfortunately for him, that Meta Orange didn't check the 24-hour pass list, but these things happen and he was offered compensation, so that's something. Mistakes were made. But all in all, Barrel Koala seems to be, taking the game, trying to take the game less seriously and accepting his rebuys. If he continues to, improve and his attitude and demeanor isn't, is less aggressive, I might even help him and share some credits with him again. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I was playing this CQC really craven because I knew Barrel and Dory would just start shooting each other, and then I could sweep in and just double team one of them and then try and kill the other one. It was dirty tactics on my part. Really cravenly playing, but it was working, so sue me. Now, when it comes to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox, a lot of my time is spent trying my best to think of ways to keep the game alive, because we're not getting any help from the developers in any way, shape or form. We are completely abandoned. We are adrift. There's issues with bugs, issues with lack of support, community goals. A lot of the time, there's not a lot going on in game, so it's very difficult. The game feels quite dead. Other times you run into tons of players. There's no real guidance for those players. There's a lot of new squadrons that have popped up. There's a few squadrons out there that encourage players to combat log, and it's very difficult to combat that mentality. But overall, there's also the burnout factor. A lot of players play Elite Dangerous for a period of time and then get burnt out because the grind is so real. Like, if you want to engineer ships, especially if you want to get into PvP, the grind is real. I know Dory especially is struggling with that grind, and I would just say, take breaks, play other games, have fun, try and spread out that grind as much as possible. You don't have to try and do it all in one day. You can take breaks, play other games, enjoy yourself. When I'm fed up with Elite Dangerous, I'll go on Baldur's Gate 3, I'll go on PUBG, but I'll always return to Elite Dangerous. I kind of have a weekly thing with Elite Dangerous. I'm a bit adrift at the moment because I'm not doing my normal power play. I'm actually trying to get some more prismatic shields, which means a whole lot of engineering on my part, and I've really got to go and do the mat grind. And even thinking about that mat grind is making me think, oh, you know what, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 for a while. But all in all, trying to keep Elite Dangerous alive, I find having a squadron, even though we're very inactive, there's only 4 of us that are regularly active, and another couple or 3 that occasionally pop in and out. Even though I'm in a squadron that's not particularly active, the fact I'm in a squadron that's got a Discord that I chat with people on, that I have interactions with other players with, keeps me going. The other thing is power play, having a goal, having something to do weekly, a routine, that keeps me playing. It's just kind of weird, trying to think of ways to keep the game alive. Maybe we need to sort of start a big faction war somehow. I wonder if there's any factions out there I can PPI or squeeze for PPI payment that will actually want to fight us instead of just pay. I don't know. Most of the ones we've encountered so far have been sensible enough just to pay, because you don't really want to encourage a bunch of pirates to really dig their heels in. But there might be potential there. We've actually had a really good time for PPI payments this year, which is really random considering the state of the game. But there are some people that are trying their hardest, like myself, to keep the game alive and keep stuff going. And it's sometimes it can be stressful. Other times, it's a joy to play, and we have a lot of fun, and there's a lot of activities going on. It's nice to see people popping in and out. There's discords like Jabba's Palace that keep things alive with bounty boards and, you know, PvP ladders and who's the, I don't know what it is, who's the holder of the dark saber or the medium's title and stuff like that. But I had a couple of games at CQC with these guys, and I played 2 of them really craven and didn't die at all. So he just left me with an excuse to use an old video clip, and I'll say that's all. Thank you very much for watching, but if you're not going to kill me, I'll use this.
Flawless victory.